Surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the second ever NBA Cup Championship game. It's an honor to bring this to you on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. And Greg, how exciting is this?
Oh, it's incredible, Kevin. We were here last year for the final, and LeBron and the Lakers taking over Las Vegas. And I think we have another memorable night on tap. Nothing better than winner-take-all basketball.
Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Toronto. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference.
Well, I think for Toronto, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here are the five for the Raptors. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Brady Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Olynyk in at the 5 spot. And for Dallas, they've got Daniel Gafford. Irving is out there with Thompson. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Washington in at the small forward. Well, thinking back to last year, the first ever NBA Cup, the Lakers beating the Pacers in the final 123-109. And LeBron James was named MVP of the tournament.
And Anthony Davis went off in the final, 41-20 for the Pacers. Yes, they lost that championship game, but the experience was huge for them. And I think really helped them with a deep playoff run.
Now, here's Quickly. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. It's good from long range.
This is something Barnes needs to keep working on. When he's hitting from 3, this guy is almost unguardable.
Now Irving. Pass to Gafford. Now Washington. Irving kicks to Washington. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 5 to shoot. And that one's good by Davis.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
Quickly looking it over. Barrett wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. Now here's Gafford. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special.
And so Irving nails both of them. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Now, here is Irving. Coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Here's Gafford. Thompson inside the line, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Olynyk, a screen on Washington. Dick in the corner, from the arc, drains the three-pointer.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Now here's Irving. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Pass to Washington. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
To the inside, here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Irving with the ball. Pass to Gafford. Davis with it, and stolen by Barnes. Fast break Toronto. Here's Quickly. It's rebounded by Dallas. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Thompson with the bucket.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Looking for a breather, and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Now we get a chance to check out some numbers for Scotty Barnes.
This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. The Mavericks leading. Here's Thompson, another key contributor to that nice win against the Lakers. Shots good by Gafford.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here's Quickly. No scoring in this one. Here's Barnes. The shot, no good. Davis with some nice D. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Irving misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here is Barnes. He had 13 points in the win against Chicago. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Here's Dick. Misses the 3. Dallas leading by 3. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. That's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
Thanks so much, David.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A terrific move by Irving to score.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
Here's Barnes. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Now Irving. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, here is Irving. Loads it up for Davis, and stolen by Barnes. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Dallas. And the Raptors also making a change. Brown's checked in. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
Now, here's quickly. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Olynyk on the wing, Barnes. Here's Dick. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Thompson finds Dinwiddie. Washington against quickly. There's a screen by Washington. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson misses.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Here's quickly.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis.
A second chance effort.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Dinwiddie dishes to Davis. And they double up Davis. Nobody near Irving. Drops in the tray. Irving's got 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Barnes. And again, Toronto no luck. Mavericks leading by 4. Left side, Irving. Davis kicks to Dinwiddie and taken away by Brown. Pass to Barnes. Now Olynyk is guarded by Davis. Dinwiddie against quickly. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And it's quickly missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Irving. 7 points in the game. Here's Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Olynyk. And Greg, this one-off championship game, how does that change the strategy for these coaches?
Kevin, I think you're going to see some tighter rotations. I think the Stars play a little more, maybe a curveball game plan-wise as well, but it is also great prep for the postseason.
The first one falls.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Washington, and it's Marshall in for Kyrie Irving. Raptors also changing it up. Pirtle, he's checked in for Olynyk. Chris Boucher comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Barrett subbed in for Grady Dick. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A different look for Dallas. Prosper's checked in, and it's Dante Exum in for Thompson. Pirtle, the pass to Brown. Barrett for 3. On the wing quickly. And the Raptors miss again. Mavericks leading by 6. Dinwiddie with it. 8 points his last outing. Marshall. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. Boy, that defense smothered them in there. Love the intensity.
Pass to Lively. And it goes down 2 points. And now it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here's Barrett. 23 points for him the last game against Chicago.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
4 on the clock. Here's Prosper. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now, here's Marshall. 9 points last game. Pass to Prosper. Here's Lively. Dallas moving the ball around. Dinwiddie for 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Raptors trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Barrett gets it to go. Dinwiddie. He gets it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Dallas in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And their 3-point shooting has paved the way for them. We come back right after this. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And they've also done a great job converting their opportunities at the stripe. Lots of chances and making the most of it.
So the Raptors 5 right now. There's Boucher out there with Pirtle. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Abaji in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Thompson. Here's Irving. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Barrett against Dinwiddie. Barrett, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now, here is Irving. After R.J. Barrett's miss. The shot by Thompson, no good. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Barrett. The Mavericks pull it in. They host the Clippers after this game. And here is Irving. He's got 9. Now Washington. Back to Irving. Over Boucher. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
Raptors trail by 13. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Boy, Dinwiddie does not hesitate to go right back at a guy when he's been scored on. He wants a 3 of his own that time.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to Pirtle. Shoots over Lively. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Some changes. Davis comes in for Derek Lively. And Daniel Gafford subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Here's Irving. 11 points in the game. Gafford is screen on Brown. Pass to Gafford. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gafford's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Abaji. An 11-point game for him in the win against Chicago. Brown wide open. He fires. Here's Boucher. And another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. The Mavericks 4th.
And right now, their three-point shooters are in terrific rhythm. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
And already we have a pretty significant lead on the scoreboard here in this NBA Cup championship game.
Well, you expect this kind of effort level with a prize on the line. They don't just want to win this cup. They want to win it emphatically, sending a message to the whole league that they are for real.
Now here's Brown following the miss by Anthony Davis. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Washington. Brown outside. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Brown's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Raptors. Dallas leading by 9. Now, here is Irving. 11 points in the game. At the top of the key, Thompson shoots over Brown. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Thompson's got 10.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Mitchell with it. Still yet to score. Pirtle inside. Davis is there. The offensive rebound. And here's Brown outside. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Brown. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Irving's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Boucher. Now here's Mitchell. And here is Pirtle. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Hey, if you're going to foul Pirtle, I mean, get your money's worth. You have to make sure you're really whacking. He's extremely good at finishing through contact.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
A chance now to see the numbers for Olynyk. He's really stood out for them over the past month. Getting around 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Here's Mitchell. Still scoreless. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. And again, no good by Toronto.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now Irving. Following Davion Mitchell's three-point attempt. Back to Davis. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Pirtle. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Now here's Barnes. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. That one drops for him. Barnes has got 9.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
And here is Irving. 13 points in the game. Into the lane. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
Round kicks to Olynyk. Pass to Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Mitchell dishes to Barnes. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Prosper's checked in, and it's Najee Marshall in for P.J. Washington. And then for Toronto, it's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Grady Dick comes in for Bruce Brown. And quickly in for Mitchell. Now, here is Irving. He's got 15. And Marshall kicks to Irving. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Marshall with the steal. To the paint. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And here are the Raptors now, following the score by Dallas. For 3, Barrett. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Now Irving. Pass to Exum. Back to Irving. Loads it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Raptors trail by 16. Here's Barrett. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Right wing. Outside Irving. Pass to Prosper. Takes the 3. Irving misses. The Raptors have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Over in the corner, Marshall from downtown. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Pass to Davis. Here's Prosper. Now, here's Exum. Here's Prosper. He's got 5, and the shot goes down.
Well, you really can't get too upset at the defense there. I mean, they were there, but just not good enough to prevent the mid-range jumper from falling.
Here's Barrett. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Barrett's got 10.
Yeah, you close off the lane. Barrett can pull up on a dime and knock down that jumper.
1:32 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Marshall. Davis with it. Olynyk is covering. And it's Davis missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Dick. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Dallas leading by 17. Exum with it. Picked up by Barrett. A nice shot by Exum.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
And Barnes, an all-around threat. A good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Now, here's Marshall. 5 points in the game. Pass to Exum. Dinwiddie outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Raptors ball.
29 seconds left in the first half. Quickly against Dinwiddie. Dick wide open. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. Barrett, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now, here's Marshall. Dinwiddie for 3. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in